Oh my gosh, guys. Zelda has officially gone woke. I am done with Nintendo. How dare they put a female protagonist in our Legend of Zelda video games? Right? I'm absolutely done. All these wokies won, DEI, they just got exactly what they wanted. They wanted a forced female protagonist in the game, and I'm so angry. Yeah, that's what they think we're reacting like, but it's not the truth. Let me tell you something first and foremost. Legend of Zelda is my favorite video game series of all time. My most favorite video game is Ocarina of Time, and I absolutely adore the series. And one of the things that we've always wanted, all of us Zelda fans have always wanted since day one, is to actually have a game where Legend of Zelda has Zelda as the protagonist, and we're getting it with Echoes of Wisdom, which was just revealed yesterday during the Nintendo Direct. It has the same look as the Link's Awakening remake. This little toy soldier, chibi, cute little cartoony look. That's top overview. It's kind of old school in its style and presentation. I'm looking forward to it. The one thing a lot of people are talking about is Princess Zelda being the playable character. Holy Testicle Tuesday, am I excited for this. Now, a lot of these wokies are trying to poke the bear, saying that we're upset. Oh my God, Legend of Zelda has gone woke. And you see this guy, Airbagged, who's one of the biggest retards on social media, who just continually tries to poke at the bear and try to be spiteful towards anti-woke people because he wants to please Alyssa Mercante. Even though this guy looks like a loser, he has the worst goatee I've seen in my life. And basically, he's just all around a really big, terminally online, autistic little fag that's on Twitter all the time. So you can see he tweeted out, "Fuck you, Nintendo. Go woke, go broke, make Zelda a man again, or I won't buy any of your games except the 10 I pre-ordered and maybe Metroid Prime 4 if Metroid isn't a woman. Hashtag Gamergate." Obviously, he's exaggerating and embellishing on the, I guess, daily outrage that they claim that all of us anti-woke people have when they're the ones that are online constantly bitching and complaining about toxic male gamers and white people and just all sorts of weird woke propaganda, woke narratives, woke nonsense. Nobody cares that Princess Zelda is the protagonist in this video game, especially if you're anti-woke, because for one, we've always wanted a game where Zelda's the female lead in it. And for two, Zelda's always been portrayed as a strong female protagonist, not one that's forced in there like a Mary Sue, not one that's shoehorned in with some kind of wokeness about her. Princess Zelda is not some kind of LGBTQ lady that's thrown in the game just because she's gay. She's not a person of color that's in the game just because she's black. There's no woke message behind her being the lead in this game. She's the title of the character that's in like the title of the whole entire franchise, Legend of Zelda. So it's about time that we got Zelda as the main protagonist. And I'm sure there's people out there crying that it's, wokeness because it's a female and stuff. But for the most part, any true Zelda fan could tell you that this is a dream come true, and this is really cool. So you can see Kate Bush's husband. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering all over myself just because this guy's so fucking retarded. Again, another tweet. They made Zelda woke. Yes, get fucked. There's nothing woke about a strong female protagonist. What's woke is when they're shoehorning LGBTQ narratives, when they're shoehorning the characters being ugly. I think that's why these wokies are upset and they're trying to get us riled up, is because Princess Zelda's not ugly. So they're going to try to rile people up. They're going to try to stir the pot. Nintendo didn't take the time to sit and make Princess Zelda uglified like Fable did for their trailer, or how Tomb Raider's making Lara Croft ugly now. They have Princess Zelda true to who she's always been. Any kind of Zelda game out there, we've always had Zelda be literally, her Triforce is wisdom. So she portrays herself as somebody that has wisdom and somebody that is magical, somebody that doesn't give up. She's strong on her own. She's a very good character that's always complimented Link, and even the antagonist, Ganon. So you could tell right off the bat from this trailer that there's nothing against it that's not true to the source material. They didn't overpower Princess Zelda just to get woke. There's absolutely zero things woke about this game, and I'm absolutely excited about it. Looking at the character, the way that the gameplay mechanics look, the way the graphics look, everything about this game is something in a Zelda game that I would like, and it was an honest, nice surprise. But of course, we can't like anything without these people trying to, I guess, get the one up and try to be spiteful towards people that call out wokeness, like Kate Bush's husband, who, again, like I said, is a retard who's terminally online 24/7. Now, why would we be upset? Why is it that wokies and cancel pigs are wanting us to be mad at Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Most gamers are excited to play this game. I haven't seen too much in the way of people being upset. It's like this whole narrative that the wokies try to put out there, especially like Alyssa Mercante, that male gamers hate women. We don't. We love women. I love titties and ass. Whether it's a video game, movies, TV, music, I love women. Okay? It's like this narrative that they try to push that we don't like women in our games, that we don't like women in gaming, period. It's completely false. It's when we don't like stuff shoehorned in that it's a problem. Nothing shoehorned about this. And not to mention, this isn't the only game that Nintendo's coming out with that we have a female lead in. We have Metroid Prime 4 coming out with Samus, who's one of the most badass characters of all time. And again, she's also staying loyal to what her original source material was. Nintendo's not going out there and making Metroid Prime 4 some kind of weird woke narrative with some super powered female lead that destroys and hates men and, you know, is a Mary Sue overall. She's being the Samus that we all have grown up and played. And we love that too. Metroid has a big fan base of people that have loved Samus for years. But again, these wokies are miserable. They hate video games. They say that they're gaming journalists. They say that they're game developers, community managers. But deep down inside, they're all cosplaying as political activists. They can't have anything without throwing their social commentary or their political opinion out there, like Alyssa Mercante did for her Elden Ring DLC review. She had to compare it to how she's harassed daily, nonstop for months. So these people had to attack this game and try to be spiteful about it and make their jokes and comments because they honestly don't see anything that they relate to here. I think it's because Princess Zelda is not ugly and fat and a POC or gay. I think that's why they're mad at it. So if you make good games that have good characters, good stories, good mechanics, I don't give a fuck if the protagonist is a female or a male. But to these people, to the people that want to push wokeness, they have to have labels. They have to have identifiers on characters because they're the ultimate narcissists. They have to relate. They have to see themselves in the character of the game. And I think, honestly, that's the most retarded, autistic thing I've seen in my life. Not everything that I watch, see, or play, or read do I have to feel relatable to. I'm not going to sit here and say that I relate to Princess Zelda in any form or fashion. But if the game is great, if it has a good story, if it adds to the source material on the overall Legend of Zelda timeline, and it's accurate with the lore, I'm going to sit here and enjoy it like I have any other Legend of Zelda game. I don't need it to have some kind of political narrative thrown into there or some woke agenda thrown into there. I don't need some LGBTQ message placed into this game. And that's what I like about Nintendo. They can make great games with strong female leads and not go woke about it. And these people think that anti-woke people are just so brainless that automatically we see a female as the main character and we're over here pulling our hair out and crying and throwing shit fits and threatening to boycott when that's really not the case. If anything, this made me more excited to play this game because it's something different. It's Nintendo taking a chance, doing a risk on something that actually still retains its accuracy to the source material. They're not changing the Legend of Zelda format. And most Legend of Zelda games try something new anyway, whether it's some kind of new technology with a new console or with some kind of new gameplay mechanic on there. They're doing something brand new. If this had been another average Legend of Zelda game where you play as Link and you're having to rescue the princess for the gajillionth time, I probably would have just been like, I'll check it out when it goes on sale, or I'll get it later. But no, this is easily a day one buy for me because it's something different. We're getting Princess Zelda out there rescuing Link and what looks like is going to be a good story. I've seen speculations that this is taking place on the Link to the Past map. So we're going back to the Hyrule from the Super Nintendo days one more time, which has so much nostalgia for me. From A Link to the Past, A Link Between Worlds, and now Echoes of Wisdom. There's so much potential with this game, and we only seen just the, I guess, announcement trailer. Who knows what other surprises are going to be in store with this. And the fact that they went back to this chibi toy soldier style that they did for the Link's Awakening remake just makes me so much more excited because it's a more smaller, self-contained Legend of Zelda game that doesn't require you to play for 60 hours like a Breath of the Wild or a Tears of the Kingdom would. And they're trying to have Princess Zelda as the protagonist. And it seems cool. You know, like if you think about it, we had the Princess Peach Showtime game that came out not too long ago where Peach was the protagonist. Nothing woke about that either because they were accurate in their portrayal of Princess Peach. The way that she was character-wise. We have Metroid coming out. Strong female lead. Totally down for that. We've also had Bayonetta 3 not too long ago. Strong female lead. Very sexy. Nothing woke about that. And now we have Princess Zelda starring in her own Zelda game, which again, that's what Zelda fans have been wanting for years. And it seems like for the most part, aside from a few dum-dums here that are trying to get this anti-woke, people mad narrative out there, don't listen to the noise. A lot of people are enjoying this. In fact, you could see on Twitter, D-Day Cobra said that it's hilarious that people are trying to get us mad. The game looks good, and the people trying to get us angry are pathetic. They don't care about video games, and they don't. They care only about their political narratives, getting people mad. These journalists don't write about video games. They'd rather write and make Kotaku their own personal blog. Savvy Artist says we've only been demanding a playable Zelda since the first Zelda game, and she's not wrong. I mean, that's always been something in the back of our head. Hey, wouldn't that be cool if we get to play as Zelda and a Zelda game? And now we're getting it, and I'm all for it. On top of that, you know, Beep says, my jaw dropped seeing this. Can't wait. A lot of people are excited. A lot of people are excited. You know, you see Nina Infinity say, OMG. I haven't heard about this game. As a lifelong Zelda fan, I want to play this. Sunfire X says, this is literally the Zelda game everyone has been asking for. Steph Annie says, I'm looking forward to this game. So, I mean, honestly, it's exciting. If you're a real Zelda fan, you're going to look forward to this. And there's no woke message behind it. Tell me one thing that's woke about this game. It's so funny that the wokies are trying to grasp at the straws to say that just because there's a female lead, we're upset about this game when that's not even the case. All right? Just because you guys hate video games, just because you guys hate male gamers, just because you guys aren't happy with yourselves as individuals because you have to have something to make your life feel notable. You have to have some kind of impression, some kind of label, whether it's who you sleep with in the bedroom, whether it's what you identify as. That's the only way that you guys feel that you contribute to society, is if you have something to be angry about. And when people call you out on that, when people say that they want to put a stop to DEI efforts, when they want to put a stop to the gaming journalists out there putting their political activism in all of their articles, you guys can't take it. You guys cannot take the negative feedback, the negative criticism. You guys can't take anything that goes against your grain. And that's why you guys are trying to make a mountain out of a molehill with Princess Zelda being the lead character in Echoes of Wisdom, when this is actually probably the coolest thing to happen to a Legend of Zelda game in quite some time. I know they kind of teased it in Spirit Tracks just a little bit, but we got something nice and unique with the cute little setting, and hopefully it has some good gameplay mechanics. It was a very good surprise considering Tears of the Kingdom came out not too long ago. I didn't think we would be getting a brand new Legend of Zelda game coming out, but to think that we're upset just because it's a female as the lead, you're retarded. And if there's anybody out there saying, oh, it is woke and legitimately thinks it's woke because there's a female lead in this game, you're also retarded. If they were trying to interject some kind of like Mary Sue thing, like I said, make her stronger than Link, make her some kind of superpowered character that wasn't true to the source material or the lore, then maybe I would be inclined to be like, yeah, but there's no narratives here. There's no political agendas. They're not trying to force feed, the MCU type of nonsense that we see with the Marvel movies or Star Wars movies. We're not seeing any kind of like LGBTQ narratives. There's nothing, that says any kind of political commentary of source. This legitimately looks like a Zelda game that's going to be true to what Zelda is all about with a unique twist. And I'm for it. 110 fucking percent. So anybody out there trying to say a big deal like, oh my God, they made it woke just because it's a female, especially if you are woke like this airbag guy, then it makes me it leads me to believe that you guys don't even know what you believe for. If you think that it's as simple as a female being the protagonist that people have problems with, then you're completely blind to the issue of DEI. You're completely blind to what exactly it is that you're believing in and how you guys influence and make the gaming industry for the worst. You guys are completely blind to it if you think that it's as simple as, oh, these guys hate women. There's a woman that's the protagonist of this game. It's automatically woke. Because that's not even how it works. That's not how we think when we think a game is woke at all. That is probably the lowest intelligent type of logical thinking that you could think of when it comes to calling a game out for being woke. You want to find a woke game out? Look at what they're doing to certain franchises like Tomb Raider, Horizon games, what they're doing to games like Forspoken, what they did with games that are like Stellar Blade, how they went against that, how they went against Hogwarts Legacy. You guys don't understand what it is that you protest for or protest against. You guys just want something to bitch about. And with this Echoes of Wisdom, it looks like you guys just wanted to bitch for no fucking reason, just to try to get people riled up that Princess Zelda's the lead, just to meme on the internet. Like lowest common denominator nonsense is what you guys are all about. I'm excited for this game. I think it's going to be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sure lots of you guys are looking forward to it as well. So, yeah, can't wait. September 2024, it's coming out really soon, too, which is awesome. What do you guys think about this Echoes of Wisdom game? Are y'all looking forward to it? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I'd love to see you guys become part of the nation. We're on the way to 88,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Join the Nuggy Nation. I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for always coming in and checking out with me. I really appreciate it. We've been growing immensely, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you so much once again for watching. Echoes of Wisdom. Looking forward to it.